Hello, this is Scott Kloss with the No Fear podcast, and on today's solo episode, we have a really important topic that I think a lot of parents can relate to. I am going to share 3 surefire ways that you'll be able to create memories with your children that will outlast their childhood. And so it'll allow you, when they're grown up, to look back and just cherish and remember details of their youth. I heard something the other day that we have kids and they're actually children for a very short amount of their lives. So we will know our kids much longer as adults than we will as children. And that really hit home to me because it's a expiring timeline. They're only in elementary school once. Once they're done, they're done. They're only in middle school once. When they're done, they're done. And this is a perfect time of year. So it's basically mid-July when I'm filming this. And I heard that once it's July 4th, the summer basically is over because it just seems to completely fly by. And before you know it, you see the back to school signs up for Target and you're saying, what in the hell happened to this summer? So I want to give you some tips that you can implement today and hopefully just have a really lasting impact over time. So tip number 1, I heard at a real estate convention of all places, and it was a video and a speaker, and the topic was on daily notes. And what happened was the dad, he wrote daily notes to his kids every single day. And he was ultimately diagnosed with stage 4 cancer before the kids were able to graduate. And so he realized his time on earth was limited, and he counted out the days of school that they would have until they graduated. And he wrote that many notes for them. So even though when he was gone, they were still able to have a little piece of him. And so this one is, I actually started in 2nd grade when Samantha was in 2nd grade. She's going into 6th grade now. But I have a note that I just write every single day that they get to put in their lunchbox, and whatever it is, sometimes there's soccer tryouts, or there's a sleepover coming up, or there's a fair or something that just reminds them of something good. This one was November 9th of 2020. Hi, cutie. You are my best girl buddy on the planet and the best daughter in the universe. I loved watching Beauty and the Beast as well as sleeping in your room. Remember to focus on your best parts of school. Love, Daddy. So just a little snippet that every single day they get something, and now this box is almost full. I also do take a picture of them and put them on Google Drive. And so in case, I don't know, my house burns down or something, like they will always have these. So it's not to say every day they're like, oh, Dad, thank you so much for writing me this note. But I feel eventually when they're older and they get to see those, they will truly enjoy them. The second tip is I saw a Jay Shetty reel, and Jay Shetty runs the #1 health podcast in the world. I don't know how they define that, but that's how he starts it. So he said every single week, you and every member of your family write out your favorite part of the prior week and put it in a jar. And then at the end of the year, you can read them off. So I actually did this all of 2023. And you can see in the video just, what that looked like. We got, it was so much fun to open this up, to sort it out. And I have my daughter Samantha and my son Benjamin, and we got to read them. So what I did better this year is, instead of using the sticky notes like this that just kind of fold in our week, I went to these, stronger ones without the sticky on there. I also gave Ben green because that's his favorite color, Samantha blue, and myself purple. So it's very easy to decide, which is which. So just reading a couple, they're all week 27. Ben, week 27, favorite part was the July 4th fair. Sam's favorite part was the fair with Isabel and Sophie. And my favorite part was the 4th of July fair and going on the boat. So that was probably an easy one. This one, Sam was winning 8 stuffies at round 1. That was week 21. That was insane. And ironically, Ben's week 21 was round 1 and a party and a movie. So we get to look at these. We get to organize them in chronological order. And then we get to have fun with them at the end of the year. Now, same thing with this is taking a picture of it and, documenting it just to make sure that although this is really nice, things could happen, could get lost in a move, whatever the case. The third tip is I do a very good job journaling my personal life. And anytime that there's a above and beyond time that I want to remember with the children, I have a separate journal for Samantha and I have a separate journal for Ben. And how it started is I would put the pictures in the journal and like right around, I'm type around in the wraparound, but it got really clunky. And what I found out works best is I take a lot of pictures and videos. They're in my Google Photos. I take a link of all the ones that apply. I create the link. I have the day on the top, and then I just write about the event. So this coming week is a fun week. I'm renting an RV. We're going to my family camp out, and then I'm driving the RV up to the Mall of America, and we're going to spend 4 nights there and just create countless memories. So we'll always remember bits and pieces of it, but I make sure to carve out 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes of alone time where I get into the intricacies of the vacation, the funny things that were said, the moments, just the chronological timeline of the day. And the sooner I can do that, so if it's Monday and if I'm journaling Monday and it's Tuesday morning, I can remember almost every part of the day. If I wait till Friday when I get back, then it's spotty. There's bits and pieces. So the best part of it is looking back. I mean, I've been doing this 5, 6, maybe 7 years, looking back at some of the times that I would have completely forgot, the Disney trips, the water park trips, whatever the case may be, and just remembering the intricate details of that. So I know I have, I believe, over 300 pages with Samantha and probably close to 200 pages with Ben. And my goal from this is, I don't know, maybe when they graduate high school, or maybe when, I don't know when I'll let them see it, because by that time it will probably be a 1,000-page Google Doc, or actually Word doc. But I'm excited for it. I know it's something that will outlive me, and it will be something that they can look back on at all times. So with those 3 things, I would encourage you to pick one and to start the day that you hear this podcast. You don't have to wait. You can order these. You don't have to get the perfect ones. I'll put the links of what I use in the comment section, but just take action. Do one, regardless of how much your kids appreciate it in the moment. Just know long-term, it's going to do a lot of good. Thank you very much.